For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsals family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the best coin making methods you guys got to be taking advantage of right now in this new playoffs promo. Now, as you guys know, with every method I post on the channel, I always give some coins away to you guys as well, so we're going to be giving away 1,000,000 coins on this video. Huge shout out to the goats over at MMOEXP for sponsoring these giveaways. If you want to win some coins, all you got to do is comment road to 100k in the comment section, include your social media, leave a like on the video, and be subscribed to the channel. I'll be picking a winner to the giveaway in literally 2 days. To do so, I'll be picking a random comment, checking you're subscribed to the channel, and messaging you on whatever social media you left in the comment section. So good luck, and without further ado, let's hop into these methods. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, fellas. Positive vibes only today. I'm very excited for that Saints game tomorrow. And the first method that I want to go over is going to be taking advantage of this new 95 overall playoff celebration set. Now, to knock this set out and get your 95 overall card, you need a mix of 89, 87, and 85 overall players. And for some reason, a lot of people are new to Madden, I guess, or just super lazy. And instead of filtering it down on the auction block, they get lazy. They just come into the set and click X, and what that's gonna do is let the auction house do the filtering for you. So as you guys can see, the cheapest cards right here only have a couple of minutes left on them, but it shows they're selling for 17.7 thousand coins, which is very, very interesting. That's a very expensive price for 85s, and there's only a few minutes left on these. There's not much filtering going on here, but what some people will do is not even do the filtering themselves and literally just buy these cards at the prices. As you can see, that card just sold at 17.8. There's a couple up for 17.7 as well, and as we refresh on this filter, those cards have gone away. Those cards have been purchased, and I guarantee you guys, if I sit on here for a couple more seconds, these 85s will also be selling at 17,000. D'Angelo Hall and Tony Dorsett were up at that price. When we refresh on this filter, I'm going to guarantee that at least one of them is sold, and as you guys can see, they actually both did sell at 17k. So we're very confident we can sell these cards at 17,000. And now let's take a look at the prices of the 87s. So for 87s, we're going to do a very similar tactic. You just click X on this filter, and right now it's showing the cheapest price at around 31,000 coins, which is exactly what I've been selling these cards for. As you guys can see, there's a Bo Jackson at 29, there's a Russell Wilson at 31. So now let's refresh this filter and confirm that these cards have sold. This is something important that you guys got to be doing whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, and no matter when you're watching this video, it's important to know that your cards are going to sell. And look at that, the Russell Wilson and Bo Jackson both sold. We can confirm that our cards will sell at about 30,000 coins for 87s and 17,000 coins for 85s. This is something you guys got to be doing when you're doing this method. It's important to know your prices. I got a lot of comments from people trying to sell their cards at the prices that I do. The markets move around, so take a look at the prices before you get into sniping. So now let's get into sniping, boys. We are filtered down 84 to 85 by the Campus Hero program, and I'm going to be looking for these cards at around 10 to 11k, and then we'll flip the cards for about 17k and make a pretty solid profit of close to 5,000 coins per snipe. Obviously, depending on the price we get it at, we could even get a bigger snipe than that. So what we're going to do is filter it down 84 to 85 by the Campus Hero program, and I'm going to start filtering it down by positions. And if I go to a filter where the position does not show 59 minutes on the newest section, then we will also have to filter it down by team. So let's go down by running back right here. Let's take a look if we are seeing 59 minutes. We are seeing 59 minutes. The cheapest price is at 12k. That's a little bit out of range. What you could honestly just do is cycle through literally every single position right here. That's probably what we're going to do in the video, and what I'd recommend you guys do. 11.3 for Vince Young, I'll take it. That's a solid flip. We make about 3 to 4k off of that, and all I'm going to do right here is literally cycle through every single position on offense, every single position on defense. If we get to a position and we don't see 59 minutes on the card, then we're going to have to filter it down by team as well. It doesn't look like there's going to be any cheap tight ends. We'll take a look at some of the offensive line positions. I believe every single position has gotten a card in this program. As let's navigate over to defense right here. I believe almost every single position did get an upgrade, so you can go through all of them. There's going to be a couple that you'll see no cards up on. I'm pretty sure left end didn't get a card. So yeah, if you just see this and there's nothing on the block, just filter it to a new position. And that's all we're going to do right here. Just cycle through these. Every single snipe we get is going to be very easy profit. 10.6 for this card. I will happily take that. Flip that for a nice little profit. 11k, I'll take that as well. There's just going to be a ton of snipes for these 85s, and you can easily just print coins on these filters. Let's continue to cycle through here. Middle linebacker, both the outside linebacker spots, as it doesn't look like there's going to be any middle linebackers right here. We'll take a look at right outside and left outside linebacker. I feel like I had the best success on these filters. As you guys can see, 9.8 for this card, and there's not really that many other people sniping on these. You are going to be pretty alone when you're on these filters, which is nice. There's not a ton of competition, and there's a lot of filters to check, so it's kind of unlikely that you end up seeing too many other competitors when you're sniping. Let's take a look at corner, free safety, and strong safety, and then we'll move on to the next couple of methods. As you can see, this filter right here for corners is only showing 43 minutes. So what I'm going to do is actually filter it down by the teams. We can go by Bucks, we can go by Falcons, we can go by Chargers, as that's just going to ensure we're seeing all the newest players. And sometimes on a filter like this, you can be super effective, because some people just filter it down by corner and think they're seeing the newest cards, and what you can do is filter it down even more than them and potentially find some super nice snipes. So I feel like I've been talking about these 85s for a while. Let's move on to sniping 87s. I think we got 3 in the video and should make some solid profits. Now in terms of 87s, we know we can sell these cards at a price of around 30,000 coins. We're looking to snipe them for about 25k or under, and on some of these 87s, you can really hit some big profit snipes. So what we're going to do is start it off by filtering it down by the legend filter. I do also like to snipe core elites and team of the weeks as well, and when it comes to the legends, I filter it down by center, wide receiver, left tackle, running back, corner, and free safety. So let's go through these positions right here. I literally will just cycle through all these, and if I see a snipe, I buy it. 27k, a little bit out of the price range. Let's take a look at wide receiver right here, and we're just going to go through all these. Again, you need 87s, not 86s, so we'll scroll down until we start seeing these 87s, as it looks like the cheapest 87 is Jerry Rice at 26k, a bit out of the price range. That's not ideal. We'll take a look at left tackle right here. I believe there's a couple of tackles we could potentially get, and it looks like the cheapest one is going to be Joe Thomas at 27k, a little bit out of the price range as well, but it's important to be patient on these filters, guys. You might not see a snipe on your first refresh, as Deion Sanders at 24. We're just half a second too slow there. That's not ideal. There is a little bit more competition on these 87 overall filters, I find. I think it's because people like the bigger profit margins. Let's take a look at free safety right here, and on these filters, I mean, there's a chance that you end up seeing some of these 87s for a really good deal. As you can see, Ronnie Lott at 24, but there's a chance you can find these cards at like 15k and then land a massive snipe and really make some big profits. So that's what I do with the legends. Let's also take a look at the core elites right here, guys. 86 to 87, and on the core elite filter, all we need to do is go by all offense and all defense. On those filters, we will be seeing the newest cards, so filter it down by all offense. Make sure you are seeing 59 minutes on the cards, as we are, and then I'll just chill on the newest section of the filter and literally just refresh on here. If I see one of these cards getting posted up at a really good deal of like 25k, we'll snipe it, but all I'm going to do is chill on newest for offense, take a couple of refreshes here. If we don't see any new cards, then we'll scroll on over to the all defense filter and do literally the same thing. We're just chilling on newest, and we're going to wait until we see an 87 at a good deal. 22k for Khalil Mack. Can we land that? We can. So a very good filter right there. Would definitely recommend you guys check these out to snipe some 87 overall cards as well as 85 overalls, and all you're going to do is sell off these cards at the prices that you initially found. Now these cards aren't selling instantly. They're literally only going to sell when there's a few minutes left on them, but very easy profit margins with these players. Now I only do have 2 methods in today's video. I don't want to do too many because I feel like this first one is something you guys all got to be doing to literally make free coins, but this one at the end of the video here is a little bit more risky, but I'm super excited to share it with you guys. And essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be buying either 193 or 293s and actually doing a trading reroll with them. So what we're going to do is try and find our 93s at around 100k. You can go 92 to 93, filter it down by out of position, zero chill, autumn, legends, or redux to try and find these cards. Out of position is going to show us some cards that are a little bit out of the range. Again, you want 100 to about 105,000 coins for these cards, as Minka Fitzpatrick is going to be a little bit pricey as well. Let's take a look at Autumn Blast, as I don't see any up for cheap. How about Series Redux? Sometimes worth a check right there. And Legend is going to be pretty solid as well, as the cheapest 93 when it comes to these Reduxes is going to be Ricky Jackson at 110. Let's take a look at Legends, and then if we don't see any at a really good deal, I'll probably just do the sniping off camera. For the Legend filter, we probably will have to filter it down a little bit. The best filter to go by is usually by free safety, as Cliff Harris is sometimes going to be up for a solid deal, as Ronnie Lott is a little bit pricey. Cliff Harris is expensive as well. So let's do some sniping off camera. I'll buy each of these 93s at that price, and I'll see you in a second to show you what we do with these cards. So there we go, boys. I actually ended up sniping 2 93s. Each of them were actually team of the week cards, so So definitely take a look at that filter, and what we're going to do is quick sell each of these cards and get up to about 30,000 training. Now the investment into this is going to be about 210k, and we're going to get about 30,000 training points from that. Now what we're going to do with those training points is roll into these 85 plus overall campus hero players. Now let's just run some numbers before we open these packs up, or I'll actually open these up while we run the numbers. And essentially what's going to happen is we're going to be able to open this pack up 12 times, and assuming that we get the worst pulls possible, assuming we pull an 85. Bro, we just pulled a 95 with our first one. Are you serious? Are you serious? Assuming you guys pull an 85 out of these every single time. Man, I can't even think. Assuming you guys pull an 85 out of these every single time, that's 12 times 15,000 coins after tax-ish. That's 180k. Remember, our investment was about 210,000 coins, and we're rolling these to try and pull 95s. If you pull a 95 out of these, you're literally profitable no matter what you get, as we're gonna roll these right here. Honestly, if you pull an 85 every time, it's still probably worth the risk. It's going to cost you about 20,000 coins, and you're going to have 12 opportunities to pull one of those higher overall cards, as we literally got one with our first pull. I believe the odds of getting the higher overall cards are about 7%, so you do have a pretty good shot at pulling one of these cards on these rolls. I mean, the odds are actually in your favor. You are actually likely to pull one of these cards if you open this pack up 12 times, and those 95s are selling for an awesome price. So I'm going to roll all my trading into these cards. These are actually really fun to open up as well, because you have a chance at pulling some really good players, and even if you don't get anything too great, I mean, you're still going to be fine, because you can sell off all the cards and probably easily soak that 20,000 coin loss. It's not really that big of a deal. You do some sniping on the 85 or 87 overall filters, make like 20k, and then honestly, I would probably risk it on these packs, because you do have a chance at getting some good pulls. As let's roll all this trading right here, guys. I think once I get down to about 7,000 trading points, we'll be back where we started, and we'll have 12 of these packs opened up. We're pulling a lot of 85s, but I honestly can't complain. We pulled the 95 on our first pack. Are you kidding? I was not expecting that. As we get another 85, if we get another 95, I'm going absolutely crazy. I believe we have 2 packs remaining right here. Let's see what we can do on these final couple of packs. Definitely a risky method, but definitely a very, very fun one as well. As final pack right here, let's see what we can get out of this final pack. We're going to be getting, I'm assuming, an 85. Yeah, 85 overall Ronte Barber. So we pull that 95. Let's take a look at the price of the card. I actually did really quickly click O when I was opening up the packs on one of the cards, so we do have a chance at another 95 in here, as we do just get the one, which I definitely cannot complain about. It's going to be 95 overall Roy Williams, who right now is selling for 263k. So if you pull a 95, you pay for the entire pack opening. You could keep the free training if you wanted to, or you can basically double your coins. We're making about 200,000 coins off of the roll very, very easily. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, hit that sub button, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.
So good, family.